Oh.
Okay, as in my favorite new character.
What could do to stop Snowbeard from...
Okay, so Snowbeard just basically punches into the dragon head. The crowd, yeah, I'm gonna roll something in a second, but you can do your coup de grace damage. You're coup de gracing this dragonborn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
16.
You give a 2d6 fist?
That's critical damage.
2d3 fist?
No.
Brawler.
How's
Brawler.
You did that. Oh yes, you did do that. Yeah.
Okay, so 16 lethal damage pushes him into -13. He has 1 hit point left, so he does need to make a fort save. The fort save is DC 26, and he fails. So you punch him in the temple, and he's... you see that the Dragonborn, like other humanoids, relieves himself when he dies.
All right. Well, that was kind of a dick, so I guess that's fine.
Ugg's like, we're killing them. It's kind of like this pained look across Ugg's face.
No. We need to make certain they're. Oh, you son of a bitch!
Snowbeard, that is enough. You've killed 2 out of 3.
Why would you?
That one did not attack us. Let's just leave him in the sands. May the fates guide him. Is what Edward's saying as he's waving his sword around. He is going to approach Arlen. Perhaps we should do the eelings inside so that the crowd does not turn on us.
Don't worry. I haven't done it yet because of that reason. Let's get out of here.
Come on. All right, I got this. Just fucking hold this for me. Is what he says as he throws his crossbow into your lap. He's like, yeah, you're all a bunch of primitives. As the Dragonborn warriors, basically that's about 2 or 3 rounds. Are you grabbing any of their weapons? Are you doing anything like that?
The Lucerne Hammer was the real good thing.
The Lucerne Hammer went over the side. Yep.
Do we have heavy shields?
I don't think so. No.
If you took them from the guards, I think
if the guards had heavy shields, then we have heavy shields.
The guards did not have heavy shields. They had bucklers.
Okay, we'll take the dead Dragonborn's heavy shield, just so that we have one in our stocks.
Mark it down in your stocks as you guys are wandering off. Yeah, these guards are pushy. They end up kind of like pushing you with the pole arms, anyways. It's almost like they're making a bit of a show, pushing you around.
Okay, Sam, like, what was it called? What's playing it up? The thing in WWE sells. Sam sells the pushing.
Basically, one of them actually knows Imperial Common and says, "I'll breathe on you if you don't move it. Try something. Just try it."
No need for that. We're going. We're all professionals here.
As you guys are pushed back into your gladiatorial area, nobody is there to greet you. The porculi shuts. These guards stay on the field. They go off and are preparing for the next fight.
Grab some more crossbow bolts.
Yep. Freak yeah.
Yeah, they have. I guess 2 of you have weapons, so you can stock up to. Somebody's been counting. They give you 12, like total.
They give us 12 again.
Restock to 12.
You restock to 12.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Hey Sam, do you want to pick up a crossbow as well?
Yeah, I could use a crossbow.
Stupid weapon is what he says.
or actually, let's get something the size.
Yeah, I'll use one of these stupid weapons.
I'll take the medium. You want the medium ones? That's what you trained on, right, Sam?
Perhaps we should spend our time healing. How are we going to get rid of these wounds? Would you like me to heal, or are you going to use your big thing?
I can use my channels.
Don't worry about me. I didn't get up and close to anything.
Yeah. I got a pretty big cut in my stomach area.
Yeah, you ran right into that sword. I saw that.
Yeah,
You probably
it's
shouldn't.
sometimes the best defense is a strong gut stabbing.
You probably shouldn't do that, is what he says.
Should be very careful,
Yeah.
Sam. Oh, Sam.
Never do that again.
I'll be doing it again. Oh yeah.
All right, so you guys have some wounds. There's another fight going on. It's not quite the Hydra fight, but eventually
So,
you're...
Let's see how much damage you guys actually have.
Just
here.
as a thing, I've got like a really important meeting early tomorrow, so I'm gonna head out. But you guys could keep going with all the blessings. And if Sam dies to big freaking Hydra amongst the hordes of dragon people, then he dies to the big Hydra amongst the hordes of dragon people.
What is it, 1 a.m.?
Yeah.
It is 1 a.m. That is the.
All right,
Now I see. I'm putting it's all on you, buddy. You can keep going. You don't have to stop.
I've got to be sober tomorrow morning.
Sober.
I'm in right.
There's no drinking at game. Sober's not a thing.
Healing. How are you doing it? Good luck with your meeting.
All right.
Good luck, dude.
Peace.
If your magics are not going to be useful in the fight,
It will. I've got some spells that are good. I can use one or two.
then let me use my channels.
Your channels can save lots of us at the same time. Do not use them all.
I'll have some left. Don't worry. If we're lucky, hopefully 2 will work. We're lucky.
All right, so he's going to use
lucky.
two of his healing if your channels 4. That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
And then how much? You're using 2?
I'm using 2. Oh, fuck me.
5. All right, so that heals all the damage on Arlen.
So 5 total?
Yep.
5 total.
Edward's got 2 damage. Ug's
Snowbeard's
got
2 damage.
7. Sam's got 6. And Snowbeard's got 2. Yeah, it was not bad. This says says Edward. He's a little disappointed.
I've got 5 channels left. So Sam has 6. Ugg has. I can channel. I can use one of my spells. But,
save your
you could use
spell.
one
I
on,
will be fighting unless you want to use one more of your channels.
It'll leave me with 4 channels for the fight. Alright. I hope this one... I'll try my best. There we go.
5.
Good one. 5. I'll get
Cool.
Ugg and...
That heals all of Edward's damage.
All Snowbeards.
All Snowbeards. Sam's now got
doing-
1
I'm
hit
doing-
point.
Ugg. He's got 2 hit point, 2 damage now.
Okay.
I think we're not doing too bad. If someone gets injured, maybe we keep them up. How the fuck do we fight a Hydra? Says Roger. I don't know. It is something that it is not something that I am used to doing. Says Edward.
You complain
How many
about
magic
stand
weapons
100
do we
feet
have?
away and stick it with little...
Do we need magic weapons? Does anyone know?
It depends on the type of Hydra, but I think if we cut off their heads, more heads will grow, and the way you stop that is with fire.
We got any fire?
Do we have any fire? No, we have, what's his name?
They said that there would be some pits out there with fire. I thought I saw some, there were some, like, unlit bonfire being prepared that were out
Are there any torches here?
I do not see a torch.
No, like, I'm looking for unlit ones. Like, off the wall, can we grab a torch? You know what I mean?
Sure. Arlen wheels himself over to one of the torches on the wall.
Yeah, let me grab one. Could someone get me that?
Oh, you're able to reach up and grab it.
I'm still not very good at this.
To make
Balance is
your
all
challenge.
fucked up.
Cool.
Dex of -1, yeah.
All right. So the next fight we're going to have is going to be Zamocles and his soldiers against the Hydra.
Go, Zamicles, go. Thunder lips, thunder lips.
We're gonna draw a few bonfires. Actually, I think I have a fire token. Give me a second. You guys are able to watch this fight if you want. You're gonna control the soldiers.
Okay.
I'm
right.
looking for a campfire. So camp fire token. There. So they light a number of large bonfires. Bonfire of the vanities. Ringing. Ringing the pits. Guards come over towards Zamicles in the group. Zamicles understands what they're saying.
You're dead now. You are now sacrifices to the spawn of Chella. Die well.
And they unleash your chains and kind of point over here to a bunch of shitty weapons. The guards go running over towards the shitty weapons.
So fucked. Let's do this. Okay, I don't want them to live, but sure. So where are the weapons? Right here?
Yeah, they're all picking up weapons. We'll say that all these guards have leather armor. There are a variety of gladiuses, which are basically slashing, piercing short swords.
Okay.
There are heavy wooden shields. You could also take spears, or we'll say javelins if you want.
Okay. Do these guys know about fire and hydras?
We'll see if Zamicles knows.
Yeah.
Zamicles might know, but he is got a plan.
Okay.
He's not telling them. All right. Let's look up Hydra. Out of one of the alcoves, we'll say this one, they start wheeling this this very large slave-pulled cart. It doesn't have sides. It has massive wheels. And you notice that there's sort of like a stockade where the Hydra's heads are all stuck through. People are cheering. Chella, Chella. Skyclops, thanks for the host. They're all cheering Chella and chanting Chella as this horrible beast with its head stuck in the stockades is wheeled out. It is the size of multiple wagons side by side. Each of its heads has a blue dragon spike coming out of the end of it. To your horror, it actually spreads back wings that are like draconic wings. It does look like the wings have chains wrapped around them, however. The creature itself, you notice there is somebody approaching from the side, and they have this long saw, kind of like the saw you would use to saw a big tree. And you can see these two dragonborn. They are blue dragonborn because how dare anyone else of any other caste come down and do this to the spawn of Chella.
We move fast, Cyclops.
But these two dragonborn begin to saw back and forth, sawing off the heads of the Hydra. The Hydra is screaming in pain as
Dicks.
Chella, Chella, Chella,
Assholes.
The Hydra is now pushing and trying to get out of this stockade, which is sort of like a a saw-based guillotine as these two dragonborn priests are sawing back and forth. Let me make some DM rolls here to see how many heads escape, like just manage to wrench and pull themselves out of this stockade before they get pulled out. It looks like a bunch of failed strength checks aside from one. So if I do my math properly, a 5-headed hydra with 4 of its heads cut off is a 1-headed hydra. For a brief moment, people are cheering and laughing. You notice that the dragonborn priests and a bunch of other blue dragonborn, like these are young lad dragonborn in ceremonial robes, kind of like the kids, sort of like the ball fetcher you might have in a game of tennis. They come running out and they scoop up the dragon heads. Some of them, some of the boys are so young that it takes 2 or 3 of them to lift up the hydra heads. They pull away the hydra heads, and there's something happening to the hydra. There's a single mournful call coming out of that one dragon head, like it's thrashing in pain. The priests move away. The dragon head tries to breathe on them. It's electricity, which doesn't affect the blue dragon, which doesn't affect the 2 dragonborn. One of them kind of gets shocked and then backs away, basically in a sign of submission. The heads are collected. The Fulgurian Hydra starts shaking off of its chains, and something is happening to the 4 stumps. They're slowly starting to split.
Fuck.
Let's see how long it takes for a Hydra head to grow back.
Charge! Oh, fuck's sakes. God damn it, you're back, huh? Fix the goddamn hyperdrive.
Within the count to 20, all 4 of the heads have not only split, but have forced forward a head for each of the splits. And the 5-headed hydra that was 1-headed hydra a moment ago is now a 9-headed horror that is now crying in 9 different voices into the air. Everyone, it is almost quiet. You can hear a pin drop right before the thing starts to roar in its many, many new heads. And then the crowd goes crazy. They love this sight as the 9-headed hydra with wings is now taken to the field. There are horns going off. The crowd is no longer chanting Chella in one voice, but it's just complete pandemonium as the thousands of dragonborn and maybe the 10,000 kobolds and some humans are basically
So
chanting out. The Fulgurian Hydra begins to move forward with its 9 heads. And I think we need to roll initiative.
Okay. I'm assuming all the soldiers just go at the same time.
Yeah, we'll divide the Stygian soldiers from the Imperial soldiers and Eric, and then Zamocles are the 3 that need to go in there. Effectively, they have 14s for dexes. There is not a lot of variation in their soldiery.
Fuck. All right, here is Okay, Mark, I can play the 4 Stygian soldiers. Do you want to play Eric, Imperial, and Zamocles?
Sure. Well, I think
Okay.
Marty's going to be playing Zamocles.
You're playing Zamocles,
He's
Marty?
got a plan,
Yep.
and I don't know the plan.
I don't know the plan. All right.
I just rolled. Sorry, I just rolled for the soldiers already. Sorry.
No, that's cool. All good.
2 sets.
This is a really weird question, but Marty, did you ever sing a song called "The Littlest Butt"? No.
That is a weird question. all
It
right.
is a strange question.
No, but
Welcome to the
I-
chat, Santiago McRib. The Imperial
I like the
soldiers,
name.
Santiago, and
It's the McRib
Zamocles.
part that's actually really cool, too.
And then the 9-headed Fulgurian draconic hydra.
We call that DM bullshit.
Hey,
Level
they
3.
get to soften it up before you guys.
Yep. More damage we do, the easier it is.
Mark, let's do a really good job. All right, guys, get those fucking spears out.
City.
Let's aim each of the spears, catch on fire as they fly into it.
Oh god. Okay. The hydra is going to. Ah, come on, you guys could take this. Not that bad.
Really?
Santiago McRib is full of the best information. The littlest butt. It's like a flea's ass. It's so little.
Oh, this thing is what? Huge?
It is huge, and it has wings. And let's roll for initiative. The Fulgurian Hydra has rolled a 12 on its initiative. It is eager for blood. It has grown new heads, and it is hungry. Perhaps it grows individual little stomachs for each of its heads. Who knows these things? Who knows? You know who knows? Santiago McRib knows.
Got one butt, though.
But only one butt, and it's the littlest butt. Stygian soldiers, they get to roll their initiative, and so do Eric and the Imperial soldier.
All right.
We're like,
And then I'll roll for Zamocles.
so much.
Zamocles' initiative, he rolls a 15.
so much fucking.
Well, I knew what the plan
welcome
is.
all
All of
those
you
on
stand in front, cut off their heads, and I'll grab a torch. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll roll for the Imperials.
What should we do?
I
What the
got
fuck is that thing?
8.
What are we gonna do?
You're going to fight it, or we'll die.
Oh,
8
fuck,
for
I
the
know
Imperial
that.
soldiers. The Stygian soldiers are panicking. What did you roll for them, Ahmed?
I didn't. Here. You on initiative?
Yep.
Just one?
Just one.
Alright. Giggity. Fuck.
5. You rolled, they're screwed.
Yep.
All right, Zamocles, the Fulgurian Draconic Hydra, the Imperial soldiers, then the Stygian soldiers, and on we go. So Zamocles is going to dash towards the bonfire, and he sees that there are torches kind of lying on the ground all around it. Fulgurian Draconic Hydra takes to the air as best as it can, laden with chains, and realizes that it can't fly. It spends a move struggling with the chains. Some of the heads back down towards it and are biting and pulling at the chains. But the thing decides then it's just going to move forward along the ground like a normal Hydra. And it moves at a shitty 20-foot movement speed.
How far can it? What can it? Can this thing spit? Wait, did they see it shoot lightning? I assume it did.
Yeah, you guys were all standing there gawking at it going, what the fuck, it's going to kill us.
How far? How far does it?
The lightning strike from this creature tends to go, it looks like the length of the creature and a little bit more. Actually, no, the length of the creature. It's actually like little tiny zaps, but each head looks like it can do it.
Holy shit. It's gonna AOO as they fucking walk in.
Imperial and Stygian soldiers have already grabbed their weapons. There was plenty of time while it was growing its 4 extra heads. The soldiers are moving forward. Are they running away?
Are there any solid structures to take cover behind?
No, there's a big 200-foot deep pit where the Chella, the actual blue dragon, once lived. Now they think her spirit lives down there. You could probably hide in the wings, but there are guards and other slaves that are chained to the sides. Maybe there are 4 pillars. You could probably go and run behind. The creature probably couldn't fit through the pillars. There could be cover there.
How long is the chain?
Which chain?
You said it's chained down?
No, there's a big chain wrapped around its wings. Like its wings are temporarily...
I understand. Okay,
yeah.
got you.
No, it is escaped. It has escaped the wagon that it was wheeled out of. The wagon's being wheeled back.
Okay.
Kind of like a platform with wheels. No, it is loose. It is free to come after you. It cannot fly, though. If you could somehow push it in the pit, that might be a way. Zamocles has basically ran over. He hasn't picked up the torch yet. So you want me to move the soldiers forward? Which way?
Let's just decide on what weapons we actually have. 'Cause swords, spears, anything that's
Javelins.
reach.
Gladiuses, and javelins, and heavy wooden shields.
Okay, they each pick up one of each. Sorry, sword, shield, and 2 javelins.
Yep.
Those are my soldiers. Or the Stygian soldiers. Stygian soldiers. Shield, sword, and 2 javelins.
Yep. The gladiuses are basically slashing, piercing
Short swords.
weapons, short swords. Yep. Yeah. So you already picked up weapons. You did that when the thing was.
Yeah.
So you get to double move. I'm just going to move them if you're not going to move them for you.
They're 60 foot.
Yep. They can also run. Okay. While you're moving them, I'm going to move Zamicles. Zamicles is going to pick up a torch and he's going to light it. He thrusts it into the bonfire. Well, I suppose I will do the dirty work. He smiles at the soldiers.
Fuck.
The Fulgurian Hydra again tries to flap its wings. It's stopped trying to eat the chains, and it's just going to do a full-out sort of like running sprint towards all of you. 20 times 4 is 80. So it is sprinting across the sands. People are cheering as the many-headed Hydra is coming closer. There are chants. The wave is happening in the crowd. All the fucking kobolds love doing the wave.
What's the range of the spears?
30 feet is the ranged attack for javelins. You can attack up to 5 range increments away, so 150. Too far away right now.
Okay, when it gets into 150, start tossing.
Imperial soldiers and Stygian soldiers, what are they doing? They're just waiting?
As soon as they're gonna actually, can they light the tips of the spear on fire?
They can try to light their javelins on fire. They're sticking their javelins into the fire. Sure. It is a raging bonfire.
Stick the javelins in, and as soon as the thing gets within... Okay, so that's is this a move? Is this still considered a move, and do they still have a standard?
No, they probably 5-foot stepped and they're sticking it in. They're trying to warm up their javelin ends. What are these 2 soldiers doing?
They're going to spread out. This guy's going to move over here.
Okay.
Boys, what do you think? When it gets close, charge it in. Let it run in, and then we'll charge it in at the same time.
You can hear that announcer again. He has some sort of magic that allows his voice to cut through the crowd. You guys don't quite understand Draconic. The only person in the group that does understand Draconic is Zamicles, and he's not explaining shit to you. So it comes out as... Blah, 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 blah. Zamicles has his torch. He's going to move back to pick up I guess he had a shield, we'll say, and he's got a sword tucked into his belt. So he's with his torch and shield. He's just going to move up with the rest of you. We should stay spread out. We wouldn't want all to be breathed on by the same 9 heads. And he continues his movement. So 30 and 30. He kind of moves up to here. Maybe form a line right here, he says with his lips. He's got really, really smacky lips. He's got thunder lips is what his previous slaves had called him. Of course, watching in the wings are the gladiators that have to go out and fight the Hydra after these soldiers have died to it. What is the conversation? What sort of conversation is going on at this point in time as you guys are looking at this creature? What is your initial reaction?
We're fucking dead.
Oh yeah, we're done. We're done.
We gotta fucking fight that without guns, says Roger.
I think it will be difficult, but if we put our mind together, we should be able to do it.
That was Edward speaking.
Look at the fire.
Snowbeard's telling everyone to shut up.
It's been worse before.
I think our Zamicles knows how to make the head stop regrowing, and that is to use fire on the stump.
That's a good idea, eh? Sam says. We should all get torches.
Oh, you think so? Do you smiles?
Yeah.
Sam chucks a rock at Snowbeard, because that's what he do. All right, back to the battle. The Fulgurian Hydra is going to continue moving forward. It seems to avoid the fire. It's sort of adjusting its course around the fire. The body is moving slowly, like it's kind of being pulled forward by these clawed feet. It does have four legs, but it's also sort of dragging its body a little bit. Like it's getting used to it being 9-headed instead of 5. It seems like a little top heavy, like it's still getting its balance. Imagine if you grew 4 extra heads. Imperial soldier.
Is it within 100?
And the Stygian soldiers.
Range is 150, so it still can't reach.
Save your shots until it gets a little closer, shall we?
Get ready, boys! Get ready! As soon as you throw them, move into line.
Okay, so you're still warming your javelins, or are you pulling the javelins out?
No, they're still in there. As soon as
Okay.
as soon as the thing comes closer, chuck them.
All right, so the Stygian soldiers have a ready to action to chuck their javelins. What is Eric and the Imperial soldiers?
They have radiant actions to check their javelins, because that is the only rational.
Got it. So everyone's like, yeah! Zamocles doesn't like the line that you guys have created, so he's going to move back a little bit. There's some booing from the crowd as they do that. The crowd is not helpful towards all of you. It is indifferent. Not enough booing that you're receiving any negatives, however. But they are currently indifferent towards these criminals. Or however you were introduced, your soldiers do not have Draconic, and nor do the PC gladiators waiting in the wings. The Fulgurian Hydra is going to move forward.
I think it's 80 feet we're looking at, right?
It's getting a little bit closer. Yeah, it rushes forward, and it's snapping and slowly moving, and it's hunkering down. Some of the heads look like they're hunting, while others are just snapping and gnashing wildly at the crowd. Electricity sparking from their teeth. Some of their eyes are glowing blue. This thing is truly horrific. Maintaining readied actions. Zamocles. Go on. Don't let me stop you.
You better fight with us.
50 gold coins to the one who kills the most heads.
You don't own shit anymore.
Oh, I do, and we are getting out of this. Zamocles is going to go full defense. The Fulgurian Hydra moves forward again. Double moves.
No. Right there. That's when they start hitting them.
All right,
Well,
so
that's when we start throwing.
So it looks like you're in third range increment, which means you're at a -4 to whip your javelins.
Yeah. So what level are these guys?
They're
level 3?
On Soldier 1, I'll put their attack bonus. So their ranged attack, they have Babs of 2, Dexes of 14, and so +4 for their ranged.
So D20s.
And then Eric and his bunch. Eric, you called him Odd Love. Yeah, the dragons didn't pick up on his gladiator name that Snowbeard gave him. They've got Babs of 4 and Dexes of 2, so that's +6. So ranged is +6.
So 20. So basically, they're just rolling D20s because of -4 for the range, right?
Yeah, -4 for the range, +4 to attack, and the crowd is not helpful. And you're whipping javelins in towards this creature. Go ahead.
20s. Fuck. All right, what's the AC for this thing?
So let's see. The 7 misses completely. The 10, actually, one of the heads dodged, like went out of the, kind of saw it coming and crunched down, and the thing went right over it. The 16, however, hit the creature right in the front of its body, but it sort of bounced off of its thick hide.
Fuck.
So these guys have whipped their javelins. Their javelins are starting to warm up too. They might have done an additional point of fire damage because of their poking around a hot bonfire. What about Eric and the range guys?
They're
Eric
going
and
to
the
wait till it
Imperial.
gets within 30.
Okay. I'm going to move the Stygian soldiers' initiative up to the same as the Fulgurian Hydra. It is like they rolled.
Can they move now as well, or not?
No, they took a readied action.
Is it ready? It's delayed.
All right. So Zamicles is continuing his full defense. The Stygian soldiers did a readied action. Oh no, so the Fulgurian Hydra gets to move. It moved and triggered the readied action. Got it. So the Stygian soldiers actually are quicker than the Hydra. The Hydra is a big beast. It's a little bit top heavy. It's a little bit slow. So they get to act. Ahmed.
Okay. The Stygians?
Yep. They have 2 more javelins apiece. Or they could go hunt. Or they could go hunting the javelins that they've thrown. But
they can toss their javelins, and then they'll get into line.
Or they can move forward and decrease the range between them.
We want to have less. We want to have more targets and spread out the wealth. By wealth, I mean lightning damage, electrical damage. Yeah, they're gonna chuck their spears.
Okay. They quickly chuck non-heated up javelins again. They're at the same attack bonus. They're looking for 19s or 20s. No 1s, no 19s, no 20s. Okay, so they chuck more javelins, basically bumping off of the creature's hide and then missing completely. The crowd's laughing at the Stygians. And then it's the Fulgurian Hydra gets to move forward. It is angrily moving forward to the largest group.
Oh, they were supposed to move to line.
Yep. So they form a line, and as part of their move, they can put a weapon or a shield. That's too far.
How far did this guy move?
40.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. Okay, they were like what? Like they were like this, right?
Yep.
So this guy is gonna move his 30.
There you go.
There. This guy's gonna move. There. This guy's gonna move. Here.
All right. Are they pulling out their shields or their weapons?
Shields.
Okay. So they all got their shields out. They've got a bit of a line. The Imperial
I was gonna
soldiers.
say, fuck it, I'm staying here.
They can take their readied action. This thing is starting to move in. It's going to double move in. Actually, you know what? I'm going to check to see if it has pounce.
Oh, please don't have to.
Oh shit.
It has pounce. It's going to charge that. It's going to charge Eric. Oh no! Its reach is 10. It can't quite make it. It can't quite make it. All right, so it double moves in towards Eric.
Eric and the other guy.
Throw their javelins, so they're taking their readied.
They got a +6. Do they have deadly aim?
They do have deadly aim because they are gunmen.
So they will use deadly aim. And cross their fingers. AC 25, natural 20.
And that 20, yeah, one of them hits right into the body of the. We'll say that's Eric. Eric throws his javelin, hits it right inside. AC 12 is not high enough to critical hit, but you do get to do damage.
What's his strength?
His strength is 14.
All right, +6 for 12 damage.
Okay, you included point blank shot in there.
I did not, so 13.
13 damage right to the torso. The multiple heads react to this and begin to kind of cry out in pain. Then it's the Fulgurian thing is what moved that triggered the readied action. Then we go back to the top, which is Zamicles. Zamicles is still full defensing.
Work with us. You're not doing anything.
And then the Imperial soldiers, Stygian soldiers, and the Fulgurian Hydra are all in the same now initiative, Pip. The Imperial soldiers actually go first. So
Eric is going to pull out another javelin, because that worked.
Okay.
and throw it. Actually, they both will. Because getting in there is not really how they wanted to do
Andrew's
this.
looking back and he sees the soldiers as candy, and he wants the candy.
What happened to my roll? Here, try this again. 20 plus 5.
Okay, the soldiers are throwing their javelins.
What is going on here?
Do you want me to roll 2d20s for you while you?
Yeah,
figure it out?
if you wouldn't mind, I don't know why it's not.
Okay, the second one is Eric.
All right.
An AC
think there's a
24 hits,
19.
and the AC 16 misses. So
Okay. Eric again.
I was actually the other guy.
No, the other guy hit.
Yeah, the other guy aimed at the same spot, and
7 deadly aim.
okay, they each have one. What the hell?
12 damage this time.
25 damage. Crazy. All right, now it's the Stygian soldiers, and then it's the Fulgurian Hydra. Well, actually, that was their standard. They get a move. So
They move. Okay.
they're going to fall back a little bit.
They're gonna fall back behind their lessers.
Okay.
Can we do a
Why is it
morale
not-
check? Because it's either going to decide if these guys move forward or back.
The
They saw-
thing is injured. The thing is actually pretty badly injured with those two rolls. They have one javelin apiece. They saw that Eric and the Imperial soldier hit it and damaged it. As part of that move, they're pulling out their shields now. I guess they're gladiuses. They had their shields out. You could throw javelins and have a shield out. So they're armed. Zamicles, good throw, gentlemen. Both of you earned a small sack of silver for that. Stygian soldiers.
The Stygians are these three are gonna throw.
Yep.
The number one, this guy's gonna actually pick up a torch.
Okay. He's going to light a torch this round. Javelin in one hand and torch in the other.
3, these guys they're within range.
Yeah, unfortunately, they don't have ranged feats. They were more polearm fighters. But...
22 and 23.
What the hell, kids? Okay, so 2d6 plus 4 damage.
13 damage.
38 damage. Wow. Okay, so apparently giving guys javelins and fighting a slow creature. This creature's howling in pain and javelins are stuck out of its body.
They're gonna see
Snowbird's going, where's our javelins? We need some javelins.
yeah. These guys are gonna fall back.
Okay.
Wait, they don't have any more javelins.
Nope. Just that one guy has.
Are there more javelins back here?
No, that was it.
Oh, fuck. Get in there, boys! It's hurting! Ah!
All right, the Stygians are feeling really, really good about what they've done. They're drawing their gladiuses after firing, and they've got to do it as part of a move.
If they had charge it over there, they're gonna ready to fight defensively with their shields.
No, they already took their standard.
They already took their standards. Shit, yeah, just pull the gladius out there.
Okay, are they staying put?
No, they're gonna back up a little bit.
Okay,
You're no better at us when we're all dead.
all right, they're forming a line. To the horror of those who have thrown javelins, one of the javelins pops out and the wound starts to heal.
This guy's behind the fire.
The
He's keeping
Fulgurian Hydra
the fire between him
heals
and the grid.
9 damage this round.
Oh, fuck. Is it based on the number of heads it has?
It has 9 heads.
Oh, motherfucker.
It then charges and pounces. Let's see. I don't want to charge into the fire, so we'll charge here, which means I can reach Zamicles, Stygian Soldier, and Eric. There are 9 heads, which means there are 3 bites apiece. I'm going to start on the Stygian Soldier, because I might be able to kill him with less than 3. Let's see what a charging Hydra can do.
God damn it. You know, I wouldn't mind playing a Hydra at some point.
Like, just as a character? Yeah, I'm a Hydra, guys. No, I'm the Hydra. No, I'm the Hydra. I'm Spartacus.
No, we're all one hydra, and each of us is a head.
Each of you is a head. What a wonderful world that would be.
I
That would
need
be
to
a,
go
that would be
pee.
a cool adventure. You're like 3 heads on the same Etten. You're the Treton. Okay, charging Hydra. Let's do 1 attack at a time. Apparently my Internet Explorer has stopped working. That's not good. Guess I'm using IE for a bunch of other shit. Okay, but Chrome is better. All right, so one of the check the feats. Okay, AC 16 against the Cool Man Skate. How's it going? Bonjour, sir. Comment ça va? The Hydra basically buries its head into the torso of one of those guards. I believe he has an AC of 16. 2 for leather armor, 2 for dex, and 2 for a shield. He gets hit. That's 1d8 plus 4 damage. 12 damage on the first bite. Bloodies that soldier.
Come on.
So as he's being bitten, and like basically his arm is being bitten around the shield, another head comes up and is sticking the spine of its nose into his gut, where all of the juicy bits are. AC 23 is a hit.
Oh man.
For 9 damage, knocking that Stygian soldier out. His belly is in danger of being broken open, which leaves me both. That was only 2 attacks. 7 more to go. All right, Eric. I'm gonna take 4 attacks as 4 biting they come in like almost like a cycle rotation as they're biting towards you. Plus 12, plus 2 for the charge. AC 21, AC 29, AC 30, and AC 18 are all hits.
Yeah,
so
that
48
sounds...
plus, if my math is correct, 16 points of damage. It does 31 damage. Eric is still standing. Eric has 31 out of 48 hit points. So that was 4 attacks, 6 attacks total. I still have 3 left. Well, look at all of you standing in a line. So one of them is going to breathe its breath weapon so that it gets these other 2. One of the heads comes down low to the ground, grins, and pulls back its head as it's shaking. Electricity just lances out across the ground, scorching the sands and you with it. You being this group. A 30-foot line. No, a 15-foot line. Shit, I missed one of the soldiers. Zamocles is immune to this, I believe. Yeah, it's not a whole. It's not a whole lot of damage. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of damage. Reflex save is 10 plus half its hit dice, which is blah, which is 5 plus its con mod. Ooh, that's not good. 4, 19, 18. So the reflex save is 18, and it does 3d6 electrical damage, so 6. Oh, that wasn't too well. Zamocles is immune to it, and this soldier needs to make a reflex save. Just roll a d20.
You got, sir.
Failed.
Nope.
So he took 6. He's not bloodied by that. All right, I've got 2 more attacks. I can reach both Eric and Zamocles. 15-foot lines, though, I can probably zap both Eric and the soldier and the down soldier because they like their meals crispy. The guy on the ground basically is hopping and doing the bacon as a 3d6 lightning bolt zaps out of one of the heads for 6. That is enough, however, to injure him. He's not dead yet, though. Eric needs to make his reflex save, and so does the other Stygian soldier.
All right. 4th level, so +1, +3.
Yep. The DC is 18.
Oh, failed.
Okay, so 6 damage on Eric, and then the Stygian soldier, Ahmed.
Another over 6 damage.
Ooh.
He does not have a +3. He's got a +2, so he failed for 6 damage. Which leaves one more bite in this full round attack, which we will bite Eric. Eric has proven himself. He's a bunch of nips and bites. The last bite against Eric is an AC 21 for D8 + 4 for 8 damage. 8 puts him at 45 damage.
Still standing.
Still standing.
Still standing.
All right, Zamicles. Oh my, we're going to have to do something, aren't we? He pulls out his gladius, dropping his shield. He steps forward 5 feet, and he's going to attack to sunder ahead. The dragon does get an AOO, because Zamicles does not have improved sunder. It hits Zamicles for 9 damage. Zamicles swings his sword and is basically trying to sunder ahead. Opponent must make a sunder attempt with slashing weapon targeted head. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Zamicles is... He rolls a nat 20.
Good boy.
How'd it go with Zamicles?
Basically, you can't crit with a
Hello?
Yeah, you can't crit with this because it's just a sunder, although it feels like an attack. Yeah. Let's see. How many hit points does the head have? The hardness of 0 and hit points equal to the hydra's ace. Okay. So I'm going to put down some tokens representing the heads. Here's a bunch of Fulgurian Hydra heads. Looks like I've already prepared this encounter. I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, man.
Alright, so there's head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 6. And 7, 8, 9. Alright, he's attacking some head in the middle, and he's going to do damage. He didn't crit. He is going to do not a lot of damage. He does 9. He severs the head with his crit.
Go Zamicles.
Oh! One of the heads basically flops off as he takes it off the stump. The stump is spraying blood all over the place and whipping around. Ooh, I've got to make... let's see what he has to do with the fire. He is going to... Okay, he's got the torch in hand. He can't do anything at this point, but he's waving the torch closer. Look at what I did! Look at what I did! He is going to get the crowd into it. He rolls a nat 20 for the performance check, which gives everyone a bonus +1 to their morale. So the crowd is friendly when they see that one of their own, a dragonborn, a lowly bronze dragonborn, has severed one of the heads of the Fulgurian Hydra. They are going crazy because they know that one head may grow into 2, and very soon you may have a 10-headed Hydra on your hands, although that's in 4 rounds. Boo! 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 All right. That was Zamicles showing you how it's done. Now we've got the Imperial soldiers go next.
Okay.
Eric is badly injured. There's one that isn't injured. I believe they both have 1 javelin apiece left. Although Eric is threatened by the beast.
Yeah, Eric's just gonna step in with his sword.
Okay.
Strength 14.
Yep. Bab 4.
+1 from morale.
+1 for morale.
So
Is he attacking a head or is he attacking the body?
he's attacking the body.
Okay.
21.
He stabs his sword into the body, doing damage. Slice! The crowd's cheering. They're seeing blood. They're seeing Chella's blood in this blessed place, the Pit of Zengar.
7 damage.
Of Drakkar, sorry. 7 damage. 36, kind of putting it back to where it was.
God, I hope that thing kills Eric before I get in there.
Imperial soldier number 2. Mark, what's the other guy doing?
Sorry. Yeah, he's gonna. If he's got another javelin, he's gonna step back.
He's out of range. He's not threatened right now.
Yeah, he's still gonna step.
He's still gonna step back as a coward. Nice.
And throw it.
Okay, he whips a javelin towards the body of the dragon.
17?
Unfortunately, the javelin head, it might have been dulled a little bit from a past fight. They don't necessarily give you the best weapons, and that javelin kind of bounces off of its leathery hide. One of the dragon heads, the hydra head, snatches the javelin shaft out of the air and just basically crunches it and crunches it in half. Stygian soldiers.
All right, let's take the fucking AO. Zuh. Oh shit! So what would happen if I take a torch and throw it at the hydra?
Are you trying to aim for a specific area, or are you just trying to do damage to the hydra?
Try to do damage to the hydra with the torch. This guy.
So it's an improvised weapon. So you'd be at a -4. It's a 10-foot range increment. So this guy, he'd be at a -8 to hit.
Shit.
If you're just whipping a torch at somebody.
He saw what is this guy smart enough to figure out what Zamekli is trying to do?
Yeah, Zamekli's trying to poke his own torch at the stump.
He's gonna try to get in there and put the.
All right, so he runs in.
Hold on a sec. What's the best way for you to? Oh, he can't. Fuck. Yeah, he will charge. Oh, he can't charge. Fuck.
Yeah, he can charge.
He's not charging shit. What's the? This guy's gonna have to go around he's gonna have to go run into here, that way. So he's going like this, trying to get to this spot.
Okay, over top of his buddy.
Yeah.
The thing has an AOO left. Let me check its dex. It has, I believe, 3 AOs. 1 plus your dex mod? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Only has 2 AOs. Whoops. So he ran over first. The other 2 could have soaked it for him. But it's going to bite him. It's still like it hasn't acted since it's charged, so it's still charging. AC 28.
Yeah.
9 damage on that guy.
Yep.
He's not bloodied, although they was really close. One sly head comes sneaking in behind him. The crowd is roaring, and it kind of nips at the back of his neck. His hair saved him because of the hair.
And he wants to touch it with the fire.
Okay, so he's bashing it with the torch. Give me an attack roll, melee attack roll.
What's his strength?
These guys were strength 14.
Yeah. I'm trying. Would this be a touch attack?
Yep, you're just trying to apply it to. So it's still a melee attack, but it is a touch.
So +4.
No, you're at a -4 because it's an improvised weapon. Torches are not real weapons.
So 0 then, just a d20.
A d20 versus its touch.
15.
15 thrusts the torch right into the stump. You are looking to try to do 5 fire damage to the stump to stop it from regrowing. A torch does d6. You stopped it! Oh my god, the teamwork of soldiers have downed one of the heads.
That's it, boys! That's it!
And the crowd, nat 20 in the performance check. The crowd is now not just friendly.
Helpful.
Not just friendly, they're helpful. There are people cheering, keep going! dying! Rah, rah, rah! And you guys are now at a +2 morale bonus. Let's see what the reaction of the gladiators
This
are.
is not the damage, is it?
No, it stops the stump from growing into 2 heads.
No, I mean the +2.
Nope.
Okay.
Are they fucking winning? Says Roger. Sounds like they're winning.